Joining me now is celebrity and royal commentator and the host of Kinsey Schofield Unfiltered, Kinsey Schofield. Let's start with Keith Urban. He's already moved on from our Nicole, with reports he has moved in with a new girlfriend. Kinsey, what do we know about this mystery woman?
Absolutely. Let's talk about her. Karley Scott Collins is the mystery woman. She's a 26-year-old former child actress turned country crooner. I know. I'm appalled too, Rita. She released her debut album in 2025. She's worked with other A-listers like Willie Nelson. She has worked with Keith Urban in the past, and she made her Grand Ole Opry debut back in 2024. Now, she has recently denied rumors of a romantic relationship, but following his divorce with Nicole Kidman, Nicole is clearly dominating the PR war. So one must ask if this is just self-preservation, like trying to distance herself from Keith Urban.
It is too soon, and I'm not going to say she's too young, but, you know, as they say, love is love. But what would be the age difference there, roughly? 25 years?
Too long, yeah.
30 years?
She is
How old
too.
is
It's
Keith
giving
Urban?
Bill Belichick. It's giving Bill Belichick.
Oh, that's extreme. Princess Eugenie is distancing herself from her parents over the fallout from their association with Jeffrey Epstein. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and Sarah Ferguson are due to vacate the Royal Lodge as soon as next week, Kinsey. And the Telegraph understands that Eugenie is frustrated that the entire York family has been tarnished.
Look, I think that this is clever counsel. We don't punish children for the sins of their parents, but association matters. You are, to some extent, judged by the company you keep. And it is impossible to look at ex-Prince Andrew's daughters without being reminded of the scandal and embarrassment he's brought upon the royal family in recent years. In that context, Princess Eugenie's efforts to distance herself are not disloyalty, but self-preservation. And the further she steps away, the safer her standing becomes within the monarchy.
Now, Harry and Meghan are struggling to hold on to publicists again. Last December, their 11th publicist resigned after the controversy following their appearance at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party. Kinsey, they have now returned to working with Sunshine Sachs Morgan and Lilas. They also represent Leonardo DiCaprio and Jimmy Fallon.
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Thoughts and prayers to Sunshine Sachs. As detailed in Tom Bower's Revenge and Valentine Lowe's Courtiers, Meghan erupted after her 2017 Vanity Fair cover read with the headline, "She's just wild about Harry," phoning Ken Sunshine and Kaylee Thomas Morgan of Sunshine Sachs in fury. She also later described the headline as racist, citing its link to a 1939 Judy Garland song associated with blackface. So good luck to Sunshine Sachs. This sounds like a nightmare from Hades.
It sounds like a nightmare. You can just see them assigning the person they hate in the office to Harry and Meghan. You deal with them, because whatever you do, they're going to be unhappy and it's going to all end in tears. But let's stick with publicists. Brooklyn Beckham and his wife Nicola Peltz have parted ways with their publicists. The pair were apparently upset at their negative portrayal in the media, Kinsey. There's talk Brooklyn may reconcile with his parents. They're saying that he wants to, but his wife is against it.
Look, I really love and respect Victoria and David's strategy throughout this ordeal, which you might recognize: never complain, never explain. Both still post about loving their children and include photos of Brooklyn on social media. This has echoes of Harry and Meghan. How appropriate that these couples seem to get along so wonderfully. It's my opinion that they also have elder abuse in common. Brooklyn, call your grandparents. They miss you. It's not the publicist making you look like an entitled little jerk. It's your actions.
I got to say, I stumbled upon an Instagram video from Brooklyn Beckham. He was making a chicken parmigiana dish in the video. It was a cooking video, but I looked at the comments, and every single comment, Kinsey, that I saw was criticism. Comments like, call your mum, drop the Beckham name if you're going to ignore your parents, and even advice telling him to leave his wife.
I mean, he has been so hateful to his family, telling them not too long ago to not communicate with him unless it's through his attorneys. So I think that this is a natural reaction. He has the platform he has today because of that last name, because of his mom and dad, and he should be more grateful for it.
Now, new data shared with the New York Post shows that late night shows, those late night talk shows that we mock so often on this program, well, they're more left than ever. Jokes targeting conservatives increased 10% in 2025. I didn't know they had any room to increase. And across shows that include Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Fallon, they've had 197 left-leaning guests compared to just 2 conservative ones. Kinsey, this explains why their ratings are circling the drain and why someone like Greg Gutfeld is just soaring on Fox News.
Yeah, these guys have killed the magic of late night. They don't care to talk to everyone anymore or entertain everyone. They just want to talk to their tribe. Traditional late night TV isn't as dominant as it once was, analytically, statistically, because of this, because they've just decided to alienate 50% of the country. Viewership and ad revenue are down, and younger viewers are tuning in elsewhere. And networks are trying to adapt to that reality. By firing Stephen Colbert, and then Colbert wants to blame Trump. It's all Trump's fault. But I just think that they are no longer trying to talk to the country. They're just trying to talk to their clique.
And they're not even trying to be entertaining or funny. It's almost like they're preaching for applause from the increasingly diminishing left-wing audience. Amy Schumer, she's another lefty comic, but her friends have weighed in on these bikini pics she's been posting lately. Number of these pics, one in a red bikini in the middle of her Manhattan apartment. One source has told the Daily Mail that Schumer is craving attention. They said she is trying to deal with the divorce and her new look, but she doesn't really know what she is doing. It is all still new, her new body, her new life, and her fresh divorce. It's a lot at once, Kinsey.
Rita, if I ever start doing this, if I ever just start posting pictures in a bathing suit late at night, I need you to start the conservatorship process immediately. Take my internet away. I just think that this makes her look absolutely, aside from insecure, insane. And congratulations on your new body, but no one cares but you.
That is a very good point indeed. And you can show off that new body in a nice tight-fitting dress in the middle of winter in Manhattan in your apartment. It's just odd to be in a red bikini in an apartment in New York, nowhere near the beach, nowhere near the water. At least go by a poolside and take a photo, because then people will not be wondering what is going on. It does seem like a bit of a cry for help. Now, before you go, actress Claire Foy, who's best known for her depiction of the Queen on The Crown, she says that actors shouldn't be weighing in on politics. She told AV Magazine, if you're just making noise for the sake of it, then you should probably shut up. So I tend to shut up. This is sound advice, Kinsey.
Isn't it? And I would even say this to Nicki Minaj, who I know we're all like, oh, Nicki Minaj has come out and is speaking sense. But look at the amount of followers she lost. If your objective is to have a long career and you just want to entertain and you just want people to get lost in your world, be careful about speaking out about politics, because you will alienate a significant amount of people and you risk losing fans. You risk losing people that might put money in your pocket in the future.
Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time.